Excel has now an AI that can build your financial models in just a few minutes. This is called agent mode, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Here, I've built a financial model for the next 5 years of a software company with the revenue, the headcount plan, the cost per product, and then it built me the income statement, the cash flow, and the balance sheet, and the graphs that you need with it. And this was just in a few minutes. So how do you do that? First, you need to get Excel Labs, and I'm going to show you after how to get it. You click here to the Excel Labs button. So you are going to prompt, prepare the 3-statement model in different tabs over the next 5 years for a software company. Then we want a product revenue tab with 3 subscription tiers. So we want cost product tab, a headcount planning tab with also the cost. We want, of course, to summarize all of this with also some graphs. Now, this is where the agent mode is working. It's reasoning, so it's thinking about the tasks, and we can see in the activity all of the tasks, and you can click on it to see what is happening. And after a few minutes, this is what is happening. It describes you what it understood, what it needs to do. Here it is. We have here our first tabs created by the agent mode. I shortened a bit the video to show you how it works because you need to wait around 5 minutes. But you get here the revenue products, the headcount plan, the cost product, the income statement, the cash flow, the balance sheet. And you can see with us that it's building it live with also formulas and with graphs, and also really well designed, like better documented than a lot of people when they use Excel. And here you have a good example where you can see that on the right side it's fixing calculation. You can see now the problem, and it's going to correct itself the formulas, and now everything is corrected, and now our graph works. So how do you get this agent mode in Excel? Well, here there is this article explaining that this is part of the Frontier program. You can see that it's only for now for people who bought the Microsoft 365 and the Copilot licenses. What is also really important is that you are going to allow the beta channel here. And also, if you use in web, you need that your admin enables for you the Frontier. For the agent mode for Copilot, this is how to access. First, you need to use Excel Online. Here we are in Excel Online. Then the next step is to go to add-ins. The add-ins are here. What you do is you click more add-ins, and here you type Excel Labs. And then what you do is you click add, continue, and then you will see that you'll have a different type of functions you can have. And the first one, agent mode Frontier, is the one you want to install. So either you say open, or I suggest you to already put it by default. Like this, each time you open Excel Labs here, this button that just appeared with the add-ins, you are now entering the agent mode and you can start prompting. Now let's make an example much more complex with a 13-week cash flow forecast. So for this, I will go and click on Excel Labs. I have the agent mode. We are going to describe what we want. Imagine you have this model of cash flow that you want to build with 2 products, and each product is different. One has some payment terms with 2 weeks payment terms, meaning that in 2 weeks we'll receive the money. The other one, 3 weeks, different price, different units, different type of cost with different payment terms also for the cost. We also have the leasing costs that are paid every month, and salary costs also paid every month. And here we also have to pay in advance a machine. To build that, you will need at least 1 to 2 hours. Let's see how long we need now with the agent mode in Excel. We can see that it starts crafting it, and I will accelerate a bit so you don't have to just stare at the agent mode working. And that's actually how we are going to change working. Like, we will go do something else while the agent is working, a bit like giving a task to a junior team member and then going back to your other task where AI cannot help you. Or maybe give another task to another AI, and like this you'll be an orchestrator. This orchestrator mode is going to be instructing AI, but then reviewing the work as well. So your work is going to change, and this is already available. So we are not going to talk about the future anymore. You need to change now when you see what is possible. It's not even finished, but we already see what is happening. We can see that it's not finished because here we still have agent mode running, but look, like we have all of the 13 weeks with the different units. Everything is linked by formulas. So here, if I change the unit minutes, it will change the revenue for this week. We can see here as well both products. Look, we have here the 2 weeks time, and here we have the 3 weeks, exactly like what we said. And so we can see also that the other product is 3 weeks after the revenue date. And here, same, we have also cash out for these products. We also have the leasing, which is allocated by product, like we asked, and we have our machine down payments. Now it's finished, we can see it's green, and everything here is explained. So even if you don't believe and you want to audit, well, you're going to open it like this to understand better. So that's why you can move it to read better, and you understand the work that is done. How many sheets added, the key results, the net cash per week, how it works. So like this, you can understand it. Also, it explains the assumption made. So it's really better than a junior because here you have all of the explanation. And what I like, you can click to get the details and it explains you the whole workbook, all of the logic. And here, if something is wrong, what you can do is you can select. Let's imagine we want to change the logic and we want to say that, for example, the timing is that we have the payment terms 1.5 week after for the product B. Product B, change the payment receipt term to 1.5 weeks. Now we will make the agent works for us instead of us having to change the formulas. Here, the work was more simple, so it only took 1 minute. And we can see that now we have here the receipt of product B 1.5 week after. Let's imagine now I want to change the units for some week of product A. So let's imagine here we have some different units. We can see that it's linked to the input sheets. And here we can change the model. Let's imagine we are much more optimistic. We can say 15,000 and you can see that the revenue change here. Here I need to change because we have increased. So I'm going to change the revenue change here and the cash increase also thanks to that. But now let's imagine that our salary were 2 million and not 200. Let's see if now we have the same cash. No, we have much lower cash. Like at the beginning, we are actually low. We are negative. This is here the beauty of having 13-week cash flow forecast done by the agent mode, because you are going to save so much time and you are just going to have also better templates that you can use. Now, let me show you another use case where it can help you clean data. So imagine here, you have this file of credit card statements for each of your employees. You have Bruce Brown, you have Cassidy Robbins, and you have Louis, April, all of your employees. Like a lot of files, this is really bad. Like you cannot use anything here. You cannot consolidate. You have like lines that are useless. You have some of these columns that are also useless. If you want to clean that everywhere, if you want to consolidate this in one tab to do an analysis, you are going to spend hours before you can do that. But now with our agent, let's see if it can help us clean the data. So I'm going to click to get the agent and I'm going to explain. I want to consolidate the tabs in one tab and I want to keep only the date, the description, and the amount and the chargebacks. But I also want to know the transaction from which company and cardholder it comes from. Also tell me for each line from which company and cardholder it corresponds to. So we still want to know from which company and from which cardholder each line is from. Let's see what the agent can do for us. I'm really curious if it's going to work, if the agent mode can clean our data. It's happening in front of our eyes. Yes, we have the company, the cardholder, and we have all of... Yes, it worked. Agent mode can clean our data and consolidate it for us. And it's still doing it, of course. I'm really impressed. Here's what it did. So now I'm asking, can you analyze this consolidated data and make some pivot tables and graphs on it to analyze this cost? And this is the beauty of it. Like we just here don't lose time. We let the agent work for us. And that's a good way also to check if the data is consistent. So it already added a column by itself. Let's see what else it can do. Oh, we got also a new tab. Nothing is inside yet. Let's see if we get more. This is happening. We start having our analysis. We have here already like a comparison between our two companies, the AI Friends Club and Nicolas Boucher Online. We have the amount by people. Amazing. And we even have like a graph showing that. Like I'm really amazed that it can also do pivot table, because this is the best. As before you had only raw value from AI, after you had formulas, but now you have pivot table and graphs and everything is linked. So we get really close to something that a human can do. Actually, I would say it's better because it's also better formatted, it's faster. I'm really impressed. It took a bit longer. It took 10 minutes and we have finally the full analysis done. Basically what we did is we consolidated the data and then we used the agent to get an analysis on this with the totals by company and the totals by cardholder to identify the problems. Now let me show you what I've built. I've here built a DCF by just asking to create a DCF model, make it super professional and well designed. So here I have the summary and I can change the price in assumption. Let's imagine we say now it's 25 million and you can see here it already changed. We have here the projections, the DCF model, and here a sensitivity analysis that we can customize. Now let's see again another use case. So here for our last use case, I want to show you that you can also do something fun for your private purposes. And here I just asked for an holiday budget for my trip in Europe for 2 weeks for 2 adults and 2 kids, and we also love food. Here is our budget. I also change here the food assumptions. I can also say, okay, here I'm going to spend 300, and we can see that the money here is changing, that the total. So maybe if I think that, okay, we are going to reduce some money, that maybe no insurance, so 0, so that's change a bit. Also 0 for adult, and our contingencies, because I know we can plan well, let's go just to 5%. So our total for this trip, a bit expensive, but I can check where I can also improve. So all of this is something that we are already training the AI Finance Club members on this, because we have a live masterclass where we show that. And also we had our expert Christian Martinez, who was the first one again to show those use cases inside the AI Finance Club. Let me show you how on this video. So here we had recently, like 23 hours ago, Christian, who already did a deep dive on it and showed how to use the agent mode and shared some examples and also some prompts. This is the big advantage to be in the AI Friends Club. You get those learnings, the first ones, and also we share use cases with all of the best experts. So if you want to join, check the link below. If you prefer to use ChatGPT for financial modeling, check the next video, because I also made a video on how you can use ChatGPT 5 for financial modeling. Enjoy.